The concept is familiar. Kids sell treats to raise money for charity, while in turn learning valuable lessons about hard work and salesmanship. That was the structure of One Metro Atlanta charity, Georgia Peach Youth Club of America, which billed itself as a work and recreation program for at-risk teenagers combating bullying, drugs, and violence. However, the money that was raised was funneled straight to a notorious street gang, according to Georgia Attorney General Chris Carr. On Tuesday, Carr's office announced the indictments of 14 people on 15 charges, including human trafficking, racketeering, criminal street gang activity, charity fraud, and money laundering. The indictment, which names the CEO, CFO, and Secretary of Georgia Peach Youth Club among the defendants, labels the charity organization as a labor-intensive human trafficking ring. The organization was linked to the Nine Trey Blood Street Gang, a subset of the famous United Bloods Nation gang out of Los Angeles. Carr said prosecutors for the state attorney general's office presented evidence for the case in Cherokee County, resulting in the indictments Monday. We will charge gang members who try to exploit our children in order to further their criminal enterprise, Carr said in a statement. According to the indictment, adults involved in the group recruited children from economically disadvantaged areas of Atlanta using a variety of methods. The organization advertised prizes and rewards for kids who sold candy or other food items. The kids were told that selling a certain amount would result in a range of prizes and rewards. Georgia Peach Youth Club supervisors would pick up children in vans and drive them to different areas to sell treats and raise funds, the indictment said. The children would often go door to door or stand outside of retail stores to solicit sales. Minor children were dropped off to collect donations for hours without any supervision, according to Carr. The tactics sometimes rub people the wrong way, as addressed in a next-door post by Dunwoody Police Department in November 2020. After noting that several residents and businesses had been visited by kids on behalf of GPYC, Dunwoody Police said the organization was a registered nonprofit and did not require a permit to solicit funds. Once money had been collected by the children, they were often not rewarded with the prizes promised to them, the indictment said. Instead, the defendants would keep the money for themselves or the Nine Trey Bloods gang, Carr said. Because the children were deprived of the promised compensation, the defendants are accused of trafficking of persons for labor servitude, the indictment said. GPYC was started in 2015 as a legitimately registered nonprofit, according to the Georgia Secretary of State's records. The state's case against the organization focuses on its activities in Cherokee over the past 4 years. IRS records show that the organization had been awarded tax-exempt status and that it reported less than $50,000 in gross receipts in 2016, 2018, and 2019. Because the charity said it raised less than $50,000 per year, it was not required to report more detailed financial information. The organization functioned publicly with a website, Facebook page, and Instagram account. GPYC last posted on Facebook on May 5th, showing photos of a group outing to Andretti karting and games in Marietta. Another post from the same day showed a similar event at Altitude Trampoline Park. According to the organization's articles of incorporation, GPYC's office address corresponds to a house in Stone Mountain. The owner of the home is not included in the indictment. The 14 defendants listed in the indictment have been charged with racketeering, 4 counts of human trafficking, and 1 count of charity fraud. In addition to those counts, Jermaine Charles Hall, Miguel J. Baez, and Robert Peter Blackwood are charged with 4 counts of violating the Street Gang Terrorism and Prevention Act. The 3 men are also listed respectively as the CEO, CFO, and Secretary of GPYC. 5 people are also charged with 5 counts of money laundering each. Jewel W. Huston, who is listed as the organization's registered agent, Ronald John Crow, and Hall, Baez, and Blackwood. The remaining defendants, all facing identical charges, are Romaine Roberts, Kevon Thompson, Kaya Jefferson, Dominique Provost, Kiva Clark, Isaiah Cordero, Nathan Jackson, Raheem Carvey, and Aaron Abdullah. The case was investigated by the GBI based on a referral from the Charities Division of the Secretary of the State's office. Now, it seems like to me, the 9 Trey Bloods just can't seem to stay out of the limelight nowadays. From the whole ordeal with Tekashi 6ix9ine to these funky activities. I thought the case with Tekashi 6ix9ine had to be very embarrassing, but this case is a whole new low. If what is being alleged is actually indeed true, then it doesn't get much lower than this. Using kids to go out and sell candy and food for your own benefit is wrong on so many different levels. Now, to be fair, it looks like they took some of their youth out to do some activities like the ones in these photos, but allegedly the kids were not rewarded with the prizes they were promised, which makes me wonder what they were promised to begin with. If what is being alleged is true, then these guys should truly be ashamed of themselves, and they will have plenty of time to think about their actions if they are found guilty. I feel like the Trey 9 should probably lay low for a little while and stop involving themselves in such fuckery. But let me know what y'all think down in the comments below.